Lavan's back.
Lavan is back, everyone.
Welcome, guys. Welcome back. Hey?
Leave a like for Lavan.
Innit?
Come on, his teeth are back as well. You know I brushed my teeth 3 times before this episode.
This is a Kilimanjaro podcast, and yes, I'm your boy.
This is Kilimanjaro podcast.
This is a Kilimanjaro podcast.
Yeah, you gotta type that in Google because you know all that comes up is that mountain.
Yeah, you know, fuck the mountain.
We're trying to be the mountain, you get me?
Innit? So, come on, it's all about the journey.
So yeah, no, what's been going on with you, bro, since the last time you were here?
Since the last time I was here, nothing much really, man. Nothing much. Just same old working, but at the same time, doing my spiritual practice.
Yeah. And
trying to hit these guys up as much as I can, but they're busy doing their own thing and podcasting and whatever. But yeah. I went Mexico 2 weeks ago, came back from Mexico, and that whole week in Mexico was just a full-on, bro, spiritual retreat. But at the same time, it was kind of, you know, just sightseeing and seeing the nice places. And I went to a little island called Isla Mujeres.
Yeah.
You can take a ferry from Cancun to Isla Mujeres, isn't it? It's like a 10-minute ferry.
Yeah.
And very nice views and whatnot.
Man, just moving to Mexico like that, bro. He's like, yo, you know what? When I have like a headache or something, or when I'm going through shit, I just want to be able to go to Mexico. I want to be like you, bro. You get me?
You would love it though. You would love it, trust me.
Yeah.
And it's a very different sort of place, man. Way different to the UK, you know. Like people drive on the right side of the road, and drivers are on the left in the car, you know. And
just like America and that.
Yeah, man. People are very different, and it's a big country compared to England, you know.
Yeah.
So you don't get as much traffic and stuff like that. But it's a very, very nice tropical weather, tropical trees, and
probably
very nice to
the
get
weather
out.
stands out in it mostly.
Yeah, that's what I'm
You know what I mean? Like that vitamin D is very, very good for you. Have you seen that granny lady? There's like this meme of a granny lady saying, "Take your vitamin D in it." Obviously, she's trying to go viral in it. It's a granny, you get me? They're always trying to go viral these days.
Everyone's trying to go viral these days.
You need that vitamin D, honestly. Like it's fucking difficult without it. You get me? Because that shit gives you energy, right?
Yeah, it does.
Energy.
Like back in the day, they used to pray to that shit. No.
The sun.
Who did? The Egyptians?
Loads of people. The Mayans did it.
Yeah.
In Africa, there was some form of sun worship.
Yeah, exactly. And there must have been a reason for that, right? They must have had some sort of effect that they feel. Especially with all of the distractions that we have, they probably were able to feel those kind of things, whereas we can't.
Exactly, man.
But yeah, man, Mexico, bro.
Mexico.
I think the main thing is with people in London, people are so stush in London and they're so busy. It's just like New York, innit, basically. How are people like over there? Yeah,
they love their country. They love their country, man. Like, they actually just stay in their country. They don't even go anywhere else. Yeah, because they love their country so much. Yeah, and you know, at the time, it's also kind of harsh for them as well because they don't really have money like that in Mexico. Like you know, this taxi driver, he was taking me around Cancun. And he was just like, "Oh yeah, how you doing? Where you from?" And I was like, "England." He's like, "Yeah, that's cool, man. That's cool." I was like, "Oh, so have you been to England or anything like that?" He's like, No, I've just been in Mexico the whole time, and I've just been with my family." And all he does is just taxi driving, bro. So, but he said he loves his country and he doesn't really want to go anywhere else anyway. You know? So, they love their country, man, and it's funny because literally after I came back from Mexico, I'm hearing about all these gun shooting going on in the beaches. Where I went, exactly like in Cancun.
I think he left the next day.
I left at the right time, you know. So yeah, man, it was a very good experience. And
you go on your ones?
I went on my ones, but my friend was already there.
Okay.
He left earlier than me, and he went to the retreat there, and I met him there, and it was like 7 days of just like being with devotees, you know. Yeah.
But yeah, so obviously since the last time you came, it was a bit like we were only talking about your question of consciousness thing, innit? Pretty much. Which is good, obviously they need to understand like the biggest element of you right now, which is that. But like, I don't know, talk to the people, tell them about you, innit? Like introduce them. Because obviously you did a vlog on your channel, right?
Yeah.
So go and watch that. What were you talking about in that? Just like, what's going on?
Been doing my dance videos because I've always loved dance and I've always like pop some nice moves, and whenever I go to a club I'll be going crazy. And people always tell me like, "Oh yeah, guy's got some sick moves, man. Show me some of that breakdance," you know. And then one time there was actually like a night out and I was kind of waved and we went with our breakdance society to the clubs. And I just remember like everyone was so wasted. They were just like popping moves, you know. so much confidence when you're wasted. Like,
yeah, legit.
You just don't care. So I just remember like doing one of these nice breakdance moves on the floor, yeah, and then I went into a baby freeze. So it's like a freeze where you're putting your weight onto your sort of your leg and your hand like that, and you're going like this, and you're just going like that, and I was just holding it, and then I could hear the whole crowd just like. I was like, oh yeah. So yeah, it was kind of a sick day, man. Like, you know, I always like them times, and yeah, man, it was a great night. And there's been times like that. So I've been doing my videos, I've been teaching dance moves that I know of, and I'm good at doing, and also been hitting more vlogs, doing vlogs, and yeah, just trying to talk about other things, talk about music videos. And trying to think about different ideas as well. Thinking about maybe doing some comedy skits and stuff. And pretty much it, man. Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out what the audience want. I'm trying to see what people want to see at the same time. And you know, coming to you guys and you know doing the podcast is helping me as well. You know, because it's making me think of new ideas, and it's also making me realize what I need to work on, and you guys are giving me an idea of, you know, what I could potentially do. And I'm also giving you guys a sort of a idea of what you could do to potentially go higher as well.
Yeah, man. I mean, right now, you're a big YouTuber, you know. Man's been putting out, like, proper day in the lifestyle vlogs. Like, I don't think we're at that stage yet. Like, if we would ever do that, we would need to have, like, monetary value behind it, innit? Like, we would need to have, like, a couple 100,000 subscribers for that shit. Because I don't think either of us really want to do that kind of thing, innit? But it's good because it shows, like, a more vulnerable side to you than what we would do. But obviously, our chats are very deep, innit? So we kind of get it that way, you know? But yeah, no, like, talking to all of these people on the podcast has shown us so many things. And we're starting to get that feedback now that, oh yeah, you put us in the right direction, or you're showing us an idea of how I could make my channel grow a little bit more, a little bit faster, or like just pure content or Instagram ideas, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
You know, that's been happening both ways, obviously.
Yeah, of course.
Like people like Lewis who come on our channel, shout out to him, watch episode 5. That was fucking lit, bro. Because when he came on, he was telling us all of the hacks that I thought I could still get away with.
Yeah.
And I couldn't.
Yeah, because the algorithm changed.
Yeah, because the algorithm has changed, and I didn't understand like some of the intricacies that he was talking about in it.
Yeah.
So if you want to know how the algorithm changed, obviously Lewis's video is right there because we can put those cards in it. So.
Click on it.
You know what I mean? Kino, YouTube Kino. You know what I mean? Kino. We kind of briefly spoke about how you hit rock bottom and then you bounce back in it.
Yeah.
But what were some of like the sick moments that you really enjoyed before Krishna consciousness?
Sick moments before Krishna consciousness. Oh my god. You're taking me a trip down memory lane.
Obviously, listen, the devotees who are watching, innit, he used to go clubs. He doesn't go clubs no more, innit? So we don't want to get him in trouble or anything like that. He won't be able to go to the next Mexico trip, bro.
Oh man.
Big ban.
There was times where I was just always smoking weed, man.
Always smoking weed? Is that why you wore green today? Fair enough.
And literally, I was just doing so many things where we were going college and we were trying to get our course done or whatnot, and on the side we would just be going out, bunning up, smoking, and just like chilling in parks, just talking rubbish. Not saying that all of it's rubbish, but you know, just talking.
No, but most of it's rubbish, right? Because like the thing is it's mumbo jumbo, right? Yeah. And then the next day you don't remember half of it. So the things that you do remember, if the content of the conversation that you remembered wasn't great, then you had a shit night basically. And if you remember, then you had a decent night.
I imagine Mizanah is probably one of those people that would just chat a load of rubbish. That would try and act so deep in it. It's like, it's like, you know what I thought? You know, this represents life, rebirth. As we do this, we rebirth, we reimagine ourselves in a different form. You know.
The coordinates of the septum allowed me to rise above the vibration of the current society that I live in. That's what I would
see. That's what I'm saying.
Do you know what I mean? You gotta pull out the bag sometimes, but nah. I think I kind of back the same, to be honest, because you know I might have done it before, so I reckon the personalities meshed in with each other when I started to like kind of phase out of it.
Yeah.
Because the thing is, you don't realize how many people do this shit in the UK, bro. Not even in the UK, across the world, obviously, right?
Across the world.
But in London, it's fucking hot. Bro, I don't know anyone who hasn't tried it. Do you know anyone who hasn't tried it?
Try weed.
Yeah. Obviously, I know a few people who haven't tried it, but...
Yeah, I do. But I feel like they're lying to me. I feel like they have tried it and they're just pretending like they haven't.
And there's so many things like that, though, isn't there?
I've never smoked weed. Nah. Yes, you have, mate. So, I feel like people are trying to say, like, nah, trying to be all goody two-shoes.
Yeah.
But nah, you a sucker, man. You a punk.
Yeah, but I mean, the people that I coexist with, they're not, like, scared to try things. So I think that's why majority of the people that I know have tried these things, innit? But the people who lie, yeah, like, there's people who lie about everything, innit? Like, we lie about shit still. Do you know what I mean? That we're not prepared to, like, say right now, innit? But there are things that everyone holds. So when we call out liars, kind of hypocrites at the end of the day, innit? We are. Like, what's another thing that people lie about that you guys observe all the time? You're like, come on. You get me? I'm on my grind.
Yeah. I mean,
I'm busy, I'm on my grind.
Yeah.
I can't come out tonight because I'm on my grind.
Oh, yeah, I hear that a lot too, actually.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You hear that a lot?
So, I can't make it today.
I can't make it today. No, it's too much.
No, I'm too busy.
The work's too hard.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
The work's too hard. I'd rather just like,
I need to go to some other thing.
I'm
I need
ill.
to do something else, actually.
Yeah. No, my mom, my auntie, my uncle. Bro, you bring everyone into your lives, man. Like, I just see it too much. And I feel like a lot of people are making excuses to, like, do things and go out, and they're putting themselves in the wrong way because of this COVID shit. I swear.
But then, you know, people's minds can go everywhere and they just focus on the wrong things. And certain things they focus on is leading them to not want to come out and do other things.
Exactly.
I noticed that a lot. Like, especially with, let's just say, if we were just going to go chill or, you know, just chill at a pub or something. Or just go out to play some football or something.
Out in a pub.
If someone else is completely absorbed in something else where he's just like having a fight with his girlfriend or some other rubbish.
Oh, mate.
Or like even like, you know, just watching TV or some interesting program or something like that. They just don't want to come out. They're just like, I finished my last episode, bro. Come on.
Yeah, like some people are watching Black Mirror non-stop, innit? And they wouldn't go out of the house for days. You get that video game episode, people were just like, nah, I'm gobsmacked. I had to stay in my room for like 3 days, you get me? So, yeah, man, there's a lot of that happening. And there's nothing we could do about it, but it's because of the fear that's in everyone at the moment, innit?
Yeah.
And there's only a significant, very small amount of people who are actually bypassing that shit.
Yeah. What I'm doing.
Yeah, man.
But, yeah, you're always going to come across people that are just going to tell you other things and tell you what you're doing is not correct.
Yeah.
But you should never take that advice and be like, yeah, they're actually right. Well, you should just, you know, think back about it and just go like, what I'm doing is actually alright. But, okay, people are telling me different things, but as well, you need to realize that you're correct, even though people are saying, nah, you're not right, because you never know where what you're doing will get you. Even though it looks like it's a bit of a risk. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, just, I feel like sometimes you just got to go with what your instincts are like, you know? Even if people are telling you it's wrong. Because that's made me who I am today. Because there were so many people telling me different things, but I always remembered what I thought in my mind and what I thought was the best thing to do. And it's led me to, you know, my best version of myself. And
that's exactly what it is, isn't it? It's like when you've had enough and you're like, okay, this thing is completely out of my control, I can't do shit about it. We're like, okay, we have shitloads of content already recorded, right? And we could record every week for the next 10 weeks. Fuck it, why not? What's the worst that could happen? Let's just go.
Oh, I'll tell you what the worst could happen, mate. We'll be stuck there with like 50 videos. You'll be 10, every one that we've had on the show. Like your episode is coming out next week.
I know, but I'm talking about what we did. I'm not talking about what I tried to do personally because I was excited, innit?
Shout out to Mizanah, man.
Bro, listen, I'm trying to bring this shit to you, man, yeah? This was the idea. The idea behind this is bringing everyone together, innit? And those people who are trying to make their way up, and they're struggling to get like 50 followers, and they can't get any publicity in that. We want to help some of those people out. Not all of you, because we don't have time for that shit, you get me? Like, we're trying to find a mixture of people so that we can help the people who are lower than us as well as the people who are above us.
Yeah.
And treat them both the same.
Mm-hmm. But what I think, is going well with the podcast is that you're posting on a daily basis. You know, that's what's most important.
Oh mate,
right
it's
now.
fucking exhausting. I'll tell you that.
I know, but it's what's good right now, because that is what is gonna get you up there. Because me, I'm not even posting like you guys. You know? So I think consistent is good that you're posting, and that's you're gonna figure out sort of things while you're doing that, and you'll see sort of a trend where some of these views are getting good and some of these views are not as great, and it will lead you to what is it that is really good, and what is it that's getting me views, what's getting me the subscribers, and I think you guys are good with just posting on a regular basis, and that's something I should also be doing, yeah, that's what I think.
But there's also a novelty factor to your content, innit? So obviously we want to be posting at a regular rate so that our subscribers and the people who are watching, who might see a random video on someone else's Instagram, they know that they have something to look forward to, either week on week or every 2 weeks, innit? But like what you've done is you've done it in a way where you're not doing it all the time, so you don't have that commitment.
Yeah.
And what me and CJ have signed up to is a year's worth of consistency, and it's like 3 months in and people are now starting to say that we're consistent. You get me? Yeah. No one was saying we were consistent before, no?
Not really.
I still remember that time.
Do you see those messages coming through? Like on your side?
I don't really check my messages, isn't it?
I still remember that time.
I'm just deep. I'm just making it sound deep, you know. Mizanah's like, we're really progressing and that. Yeah, don't you feel the same way, CJ? I'm like,
you know what? You have to give it to him because he does the editing, innit? So, but he's gonna do more of this shit. Don't worry. He's gonna be involved in some Instagram lives coming up soon when he actually starts up his Instagram again.
No,
bro, you know how many people didn't know about the link thing on Instagram?
Is it?
Yeah. So obviously we try and put links to our stories on Instagram, innit? I think I messaged you one time about that.
I think so.
But
I'm not really on Instagram,
Anyways, so these guys are not on Instagram, innit? So I'm just like...
You're not on Instagram?
Bro, he tries not to be.
I thought you were going back on it when I linked you last time.
I thought you were going back on it.
I keep saying I'm coming back in it, but I haven't come back yet.
I told them why. Huh? Tell them why. This is a clip. Tell them why.
Tell them why I haven't been on Instagram. Why haven't I been posting on Instagram?
Yeah.
I've just been working on producing, really, I guess.
Yeah.
So I've just been doing that, trying to scale up my producing stuff. But I mean, I'm coming back soon, So yeah, the wait will be over soon. I won't tell you how soon, but yeah.
By the way, if you have a decent following and you want some instrumentals behind your shit, go message CJ and see what he can do for you.
Hit him up, man.
Do you know what I mean? See what he can do. Oh man, but yeah, so many lies, so much bullshit, so much.
Lavan's back in the building. Come on, shout out to Lavan, more episodes of him coming soon.
Is that how you're gonna cut?